Noble people, my name is The Noble, and welcome to the stream and/or VOD. As always, let me pull up my phone. However, I do kind of want to do a brief explanation of what I am going to be doing today. So, we are playing Apex. However, as you can see, the title of the stream is Apex question mark. Which, yes, might be a little confusing, but let me explain myself. Basically, sorry, let me make sure we are streaming. Basically, I need footage for, I do have at least, I have yeah, I do have around a little bit of footage, but not good footage. So basically, the goal is to actually get some decent footage. Then I will try and make a video. So here's the problem that I have with Apex right now. One is if you've watched my other video, which I think a decent amount of people have seen, I kind of realized people just don't like Apex, which I am fine with. However, I feel like people still need to know what I'm going to be talking about, and I feel like if I talk about Apex stuff that is kind of a negative connotation, we'll get more attraction, which is bad, but I'm serious. The Titanfall Apex game, the canceled Titanfall game, is the best Apex video I've made in a while, with 56 views. That being said, my top 10 games and my Springtrap Dead by Daylight reaction have blown that out of the water with 171 for my top 10 games and almost 400 views for my Springtrap reaction to Dead by Daylight. Now, my Deltarune newsletter isn't doing too hot, only 16 views with 2 days. It was released on the same day as Springtrap, but I can understand why people are like Springtrap than me just reading a newsletter. There's other people who go more in depth with newsletter, so I'm completely fine with that. That's not like a thing that I do consistently. I've done maybe one or two, what's it called? One or two newsletter videos. But the main problem with Apex right now is obviously them letting people off, but apparently the game is just broken right now. So there are so many things that are broken. I'll point out some of the lesser stuff and then go into the big stuff. So first off, sometimes apparently going into the Legend locker could bug out when you tried to change their intro, which happened to me, and I got fully bugged out and couldn't enter this. That fixes when you restart the game, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was still pretty bad. The second thing, if you go into the store and go to this new stupid collection event, you can see, okay, here's another reactive a copy and paste reactive G7 Scout that they changed the colors off. If you click onto this, the model is bugged. They just shove another magazine here. Like, look at the highlight before. You see the mag, the gun, then the grip handle on the front. In the actual model, for some reason, this is not a grip. They just shove a mag. You can see it clipping through the actual gun. It doesn't look correct. So this model is bugged out. Now you might think, oh, you're nitpicking. That's not that bad. Well, here's the two worst things. Apparently, here's the thing that gets me really mad. One, the crashes. There have been multiple crashes and game-breaking bugs. When this game first released, Mirage had a very big bug with his clones, that if a Sparrow did his ultimate and it shocked one of the clones, it would crash the entire server. That was very bad. Luckily, they fixed that pretty quickly. Second is there is just overall really bad server and ping issues. Now, obviously, in the main menu, it's going to have a higher ping because it's the main menu, but I will have to see if it is really bad for ping this time. I hope it isn't. But the thing that is probably the biggest thing is, let me actually start recording. So the biggest thing They had to remove a legend from the game. Revenant does not exist right now. Revenant doesn't exist. So basically, I will throw it up on screen for when I am editing and stuff. But I don't know why I said it now. I'm going to obviously do a voiceover over this. So so Revenant doesn't even exist right now. Basically, there's a bug that was being used in ranked, where if you did sky nade and ulted as soon as the grenade hit you, you would activate your ultimate but put you in a state where you took the damage but it didn't calculate it, thus making you invincible. So you would run around, be able to completely kill people while in the duration of your ultimate. So it would only be visible for the duration of your ultimate. Which, you know what? Okay, that's a very big issue, but it can be counteracted because of the timer. However, the fact is that since you couldn't shoot back and Revenant's ultimate works via getting more time, he could literally jump in a hot zone, get his ult, and then just team wipe everyone with trying to get his ult continuously because he couldn't take damage. And it was so broken that they had to remove him. Now, obviously, removing them to try and fix him, probably the right play. However, the issue with that is they have the audacity to still advertise his different skins in the item shop. Like, really? You can't tell me that that's okay. Oh, hey, here's a skin for the character you can't play right now. Now, I might be blurring this kind of out of proportion because by the time I make the video, by the time I even do anything, there's a chance that you wouldn't be able to, it might be fixed. But here's the thing. Anyone want to buy this thing to get a legendary skin pack? Boo Womp, sucks to be you. You won't be able to use it. You can't even go into his, as someone who owns him, I can't even click him as a legend. He doesn't exist. He has got Thanos snapped from the game. So even if you didn't have him, you couldn't even look to craft him or unlock him. And that is disgustingly bad. And I really hate that. I think that is very scummy to say, okay, we have to fix this. Okay, you know what? Understandable. You're trying to fix the bug that shouldn't be in there in the first place. But okay, whatever. You're trying to fix it. However, you're still going to promote cosmetics in your store even though the character is not playable? That's insanely scummy. And I know I'm getting overwhelmed. I haven't even started playing yet but I'm just kind of over it. So the game plan is I am recording right now. I am gonna hop in. We're gonna play some games to get footage, and then we'll probably end stream. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that we're still. You can hear me. I have not played since I played that one stream that I kind of it wasn't necessarily rage quit, is more of just I'm too tired and I don't want to play this. Like, I was kind of over the fact of playing this. I kind of get over angry with stuff. That is something that I kind of struggle with, where if something makes me really angry, I can't look at, like, I have to walk away. I'm not someone who can get angry at something and then continue, like, fighting or whatever, depending on what it is. If it's something that makes me it's blatantly wrong, which, yes, I guess this is a bad example because would be blatantly wrong. But like something where there is pushback, I guess I could like try and stay in the argument or whatever. But I kept talking to anyone. Like, this is just a thing I have to deal with, and it just got to a point where just like, you know what, I'm gonna hop on Fortnite with my brother, and that's what we did after I ended stream. I said in my video that I am most likely going to be having. So what does this do? I actually want to gain a. Oh. Okay. I just can't deal with what's going on with Apex right now. I am. It's kind of sad, and the worst part is that a lot of you can't actually play the game correctly. Because if you don't know, once there's no one in the game, it's only the sweaty characters. So I probably won't even have good games this stream. We already lost someone. Already fantastic.
Can I level with you for a sec?
Do I report him? Or because I'm worried about reporting him because I feel like he just had an internet issue. If the Wraith disconnects, I probably will report the Wraith. I do know what his abilities do. I have looked at Sparrow's abilities and stuff, so that's not that big of a deal. But I don't know, dude. I just want to get footage to be able... Did I even pick up the ammo? I think I did. What is... Okay, I must have something wrong with...
Enemy locations are on your map.
Okay. I must have some dead zone thing. I might need to increase... Yeah, I need to increase my dead zone. Okay, how do I do that again? Controller... Advanced look controls, dead zone 10%.
Beginning ring countdown.
Is that better?
We're not all in the ring.
Okay, that seems better. I couldn't, it was like I couldn't have, usually when I run, I take my hand off the stick. So it felt weird that I had to keep pushing down. I don't know if that's my controller or the what's it called, or Apex, because Fortnite's not like. And then again, Fortnite is a third person, so it might not be that big of a deal. Oh yeah, I have a double jump. I already forgot the abilities. Man, you get it back quick. I can already tell people are gonna have a field day with this character. People probably already have, but I haven't. I don't know. The only person that I really watch that does Apex is Macro and the Gaming Merchant, because Macro makes funny and interesting content. Gaming Merchant, I think he makes good content and has good opinions, and also he's pretty good at the game. Macro's good at the game too, but it's like a different type of good at the game. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without being kind of, man, I am still moving up. Maybe I need to have dead zone moved up even more. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like when they're highlighted. They look very interesting. Did they increase the speed at which you downed people can move? I feel like I'm moving so quickly.
1 second, we got this.
Okay, question. Okay, I do have a Phoenix.
The champion made a poor choice.
Check it out.
Enemy over there. Enough heat? Patching myself up.
Extra tactical charge,
I'm
please.
ready to fight to the death.
Target spotted.
Go get him, Stinger. Tracking an enemy.
Oh, come on. Okay. I mean, I understood his abilities at least there. I was trying to play around with the scan there to see them. I mean, I know he is a good character. I know people really like his character. And I want to try and like his character too, but I haven't been able to play him, obviously. Mike Tyson. I am trying to think about what other games I should play. I have considered playing through Deltarune again on the PS5. because I'll need a save file to be able to go through chapter 3 and chapter 4, because I usually stream on my PC when it comes to Deltarune. And since I'm going to... I don't know about streaming, because streaming... The problem with streaming Deltarune would be possible spoilers. So I am a little worried about that. Maybe I should have just streamed Deltarune today. Please don't pick... Who should I pick if they pick Artemis? What skin is that? I generally don't know who to pick. Alter, I guess. I am so upset that that's also one of the things I'm mad at. My Alter video is not doing too well because of the unfortunate circumstance of this game not doing well either. Okay, I don't need to be recording if I'm playing.
This is for my family. Oh, I guess it is personal for me.
Okay, well, I want to try and die because I don't want to be in this game, so we're landing pretty quickly. At least I'm playing a character that I know I'm good at. I actually might take that. I would like a second. Okay, I'll take the alternator. Okay, where are these miscreants?
Round. Attention.
There must be something either wrong with my controller, or I am not used to recoil because Fortnite doesn't have a lot of recoil. But it feels so weird.
Evo harvesters are online.
Whoa, what hit me? An explosive arrow? Oh yeah, there's that. Is there another... I do actually wonder. Is there a ADS dead zone? Because I did change normal. There is a normal dead zone, but I didn't check if there's an ADS.
Phasing. Enemy down. Need to recharge.
Okay, let's actually check. There's a movement dead zone. Dead zone 12%. Ramp up target comprehension. Yeah. Melee, yeah.
Now that is how
Turning, yeah. I don't know what would be. I do know my settings are different. Would it be response curve, outer threshold, the width of the outer? I don't know.
enemy here.
So controllers need a very slight amount. Wait, what? The width of the outer buffer. Oh, it's like a buffer? I don't know if how this would be. Ooh, how do I spectate? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no, we died? Oh, okay. Dude. I feel really bad for wanting to end this already. I feel like this is very hypocritical for me to say, like, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stick to it, and then immediately want to get off and not play this. Because here's the thing, I really do not. I would rather... Do I just go and try and play Deltarune? Like, actually? I feel like I could probably use the footage I already have collected and then just play either some other people's background footage. You know what? Yeah, I might just do that. I don't need to get footage. I understand what the game is doing right now. I'll say that. Because I feel like me also being not worthy, wanting to even play this game probably speaks a lot for the video. Because the video I'm making is literally going to be, I don't play Apex. The state of Apex is bad. Because it is. So, yeah, I think we're going to play Deltarune now. So yeah, let's hop into Deltarune. This will 1,000,000%. I don't understand why changing to this will cause it to crash. It is very interesting, but whatever.